My name is David Phillips, owner of Family First Painting Contractors and Coatesville Center of Hope. I am a married man with 2 kids. We've been in business for about 3 years now. 2017, looking to make more bigger moves. I started off originally when we moved back up here from Virginia. I didn't have a job, but I had the skills as a painter. When I came back, as I was job searching, I always had a soft spot in my heart for kids, so I created a nonprofit organization called the Coatesville Center of Hope, and we tried a couple things, but in the trial and error, I still had to make money, so I already had the painting idea, the concept for the company and everything. All it took was a drawing from my wife, a logo creation, started doing my own marketing, taking all the tips and stuff that I learned from the various painters that I worked with, and used the best competitive advantages to my advantage, and here we are today. I felt like I wanted to start that because there is nothing, no center, community center or anything around Coatesville for the kids. And a lot of them, as I walk the streets or talk to them in church or wherever I may encounter children, that they say they really need somewhere to go, someone to talk to. Sometimes they don't always want to talk to their parents. I just feel like I have a lot to give back to them. Hopefully, as much as my business gets bigger, I can make that bigger as well. We have a building location, we just need to renovate it. There will be a student-run store. There will be mentoring, male and female mentors there, computers, or just somewhere where they can go, and hopefully we can keep the doors open 24 hours. I always feel like the further you make it along, that you have an obligation to give back to where you came from, the people that helped you get up off your feet. I could have started this company anywhere, but without the resources and the networking, the people I know, word of mouth, without being around here, I could have never got to where I am. I just get disappointed when I see all these buildings around the city that are just waiting for somebody with, a good credit score that can get a loan from the bank to be taken off their hands. I've spoken with a couple property owners, specifically the paint store on Harmony Street, that I would like to have, and they've owned that building since 2001 and it's just sitting there. I just want people to just understand that it's not hard, it's just you have to make up your mind. You have to make up your mind that you're going to do this. Like when I started my painting company, I was working for a guy and just up and quit because I learned enough and I wanted to make my own and have my own free time to spend with my kids, my family, not always being on somebody else's clock. It's more than just the money, it's the time that you get. Find out what people need and put that in your store. There's no way you can fail. As much bad as there is in Coatesville, if they see you doing right and they see something that they can benefit from, they will support it. And I will never hold that against Coatesville because they will support you. We haven't gotten a lot of support from our essay writing contest for the trip to DC to the African American Museum, but I believe a lot of that may be on our part. We can find a better way to reach out to the kids, like going directly to the schools. But as far as the parents, you can't make a parent want better for their children. I can't go to your house and just go get your kids and take them down to the library to pick a number out. It's up to the parents, and I believe if the parents, after this first trip, we shouldn't have any more problems. It's always skepticism at first with everything, but once we prove that we're the real deal and that we're here for the kids, they'll get on board. For a town to be predominantly black and there's nothing black owned at all except barbershops, it doesn't add up. We give it back to them, they're sending it to their country. We want to support black people. We want to support our own, but we don't have any around to support. We have one clothing store that's been uptown for years. People won't shop there because of the quality or whatever name brands. You know, people are stuck in that mode. But there could be more. There's too many open buildings. I want people to remember me as someone who never gave up on Coatesville, because I didn't have to come back in the first place. I left for 4 years, came back, and I'm off my feet now. I don't have to still be here, but I'm still here because I see a lot of people that want to help, but they're not in position to help. So I want people to remember me as somebody that put myself in the position and followed through with it. Man of my word.